Hey, good morning, beautiful people. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Reynold Robert here on the No Pay No Stay Network. We're all about hustling, being an entrepreneur, side hustles, just doing better, mainly financially, but a couple other tips along the way for helping out in other areas of life. The thing that I've found to be extremely important to help in life is keeping your credit in line. And the thing about it is that you hear me talk about always having a big foundation to before doing any kind of investing and everything. And what I mean is having a small nest egg, anywhere from four months to a year's worth of money sitting in the bank in case something happens. Now, this pandemic was a great example. There's a lot of people that lost their job over COVID that had no idea. Boom, this thing just came out of left field. And the thing is that if we don't do something different, then the possibility of something like that happening in 2021, 2022 is going to be the same. Now, a lot of times people are like, well, I just don't have thousands of dollars to be able to put away and everything like that. Well, you can put something, but the important thing is to start. And whatever you do, don't touch it unless somebody's going to die. Okay, make it a priority. Second thing to do is get your credit right. Okay, because if you're able to get a couple credit cards, I don't ever advocate going in debt on anything that does not put money in your pocket. And consumer debt is about the most expensive debt you can have. However, if you don't have money sitting in the bank, then having a few credit cards with large balances or large room on them, to be able to make some significant charges, that's always a good thing to have. I don't recommend going out and using credit cards to buy stuff that are extremely expensive and will take a long time to pay off. The finance charges are just absolutely brutal. What I do recommend is, and part of the way to get your credit score in line if it needs some improvement, is my cell phone gets paid by a credit card every month. I set it up on automatic payment, and the reason for that is the cell phone's getting paid, okay, and I pay it off every month. I don't let those balances run over 31 days so that I don't start incurring the finance charge. Same thing with gas. You're going to put gas in your car, okay? Charge that gas on a card, keep track of it, and then pay it off at the end of the month. Or when you get home, if you put 40 bucks in the tank, then cut them a check for $40 and send it on off to them, okay? The thing about it is that your credit card, part of your credit rating comes from how often you use that card, okay? And something to be extremely careful about is that they have what they call a utilization rate, okay? And I'm just going to use a figure 10 grand because I'm a redneck and this is easy numbers to use, is that you don't want to have more than $3,000 on your cards at any time, okay? So what this is saying is that they really like to see us as a consumer from 0 to 30%, okay? And I really advocate being at 20%, okay? But pay that all off. And so, unless you're in a jam and you got a $10,000 balance, don't run that thing up to 5 grand and not pay it off immediately, because it will actually harm you on your credit score because of how much you're using it, okay? Now, the thing is I'm all about using other people's money to leverage. And what I mean by that is that, I go, if I'm able to find a private mortgage, somebody that wants to get a good investment with a security with the loan, i.e. giving me a private mortgage on a house, the house payment is $400, the rent's $900, I pay taxes and everything, and guess what? I'm still cash flowing every month. I'm all about that kind of debt. That kind of debt where you're out spending $400 or $500 on a weekend and then you're taking 3 months to pay it off, that's not so good. Okay, huge money on that you should be spending and investing somewhere else. So today is get your financial habits in line. everything that we do in life requires money. And then there's going to be some of y'all that's going to say, well, man, I'm just going to go out to the mountains. I'm going to live off the land and everything. That don't cost a dime. Bull. Somebody had to put gas in a vehicle to get you out there unless you start walking. And if you got shoes on the bottom of your feet, somebody paid for those shoes to get you out there. So it costs money, all right? The quicker that we be honest with ourselves, the better off we're going to be. It's Rental Robert with No Pay, No Stay Network. Keep your hustle going. If I can be of any assistance, drop me an email, send it to me. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed.